Assalamualaikum class. I hope all of you will be fine. Yesterday we have discussed about the position and motion and some keywords describing the position. The keywords were on, above, below, in front of, behind, next to. These words you have written in your notebooks. Today our topic is how can you tell about an object's position. We have two words, above and below. Above is the position which we describe that one thing is higher than the other one. It means above is the position which you can describe as higher than the other object. On is the position which you describe that something is on the other thing. When you are describing one thing relative to other, you are going to say on. But when you are going to tell the position of one thing with more than one things, you are going to say above that things. How? Look at this. We have discussed that position is where an object is. An object can be on another object. An object can be above another object. An object can be below another object. On, above and below. These are the position words which are going to describe the position of the object. Look at the picture 1. The apple is on the paper. One thing is described related to another thing. So we have said that apple is on the paper or book. But when you compare all the books on above, the apple is put. It means apple is above the books. Now we have one apple and 3 books. So the apple is above the books. But when we say about one apple and one book, we say that apple is on the book. But when we have books more than one, we say the apple is above the books. The glasses are on the paper and the glasses are above the books. Pencil rack is on the book and the pencil rack is above the books. Likewise, the books are below the apple. The books are below the apple. The books are below the glasses and the books are below the pencil rack. Look in the picture 2. The football is above the boy's head. Here we have used the position word above. The football is above the boy's head. Now number 2, look around the classroom. Here we are not in the classroom, so we have to discuss about the study room where you are going to sit and read your books. Look around the study room. What is above you? Many things can you see in your study room above you. You have to write these in your notebooks. What is below you? What is above you? A fan, a roof, or a scenery can be above you. What is below you? If you are sitting on the ground, there may be a carpet below you. Number 3, pretend you are outside. What is above you? What is below you? Talk with your family. You have to write what you can see above you and what you can see below you. You have to discuss with your mother or your father or your brother or your sister and write that things that you can see when you are outside. You can be in park, you can be at the lake viewpoint or anywhere. You have to discuss with your family and write that things. Now come to your book, page number 102. Here we have 2 position words, in front of and behind. I have given you the example of when teacher is writing on the board or teacher is standing in the class. She is in front of you and writing on the board. Or when you are in class, the board is in front of you and behind all the students are sitting behind the teacher when she is writing on the board. Here you have the example of some ducklings. Duckling number 1 is in front of all the ducklings. All other ducklings are behind the duckling number 1. Duckling number 1 is in front of all the ducklings. Number 1 duckling is in front of all the ducklings, but all other ducklings are behind the duckling number 1. As you have seen in assembly time, Humana, in girls, Humana is in front of all the girls and all other girls are behind the Humana. Likewise in boys, Ahmad Zahid is in front of all the boys and all other boys are behind the Ahmad Zahid. Understood everyone? Now come to number 5. Look at the photo of the boy and his sled. Where is the boy? You have to circle the position of the boy. The boy is in front of or behind the sled. You have to tell that the boy is in front of or behind of the sled. He is behind the sled. You have to circle behind. Likewise, number 6, get in a line at the front of the classroom. Who is in front of you? who is behind of you. Say. You have to do with your brothers and sisters to make a line. You have to make a line with your brothers and sisters and write down who is in front of you and who is behind you. It is your homework. Look at this flash lab. Go around the classroom. Find an object that is in front of another object. You have the knowledge about this one. You can write the objects which are in front of you and the objects which are behind of you. You have to write these. Who is in front of you and which objects are in front of you and which objects are behind of you. As you have seen, the whiteboard is in front of you. There are some charts on the whiteboard. There are some charts which are in front of you. Likewise, you have a soft board behind you. You have many tables and chairs behind you if you are sitting in front of the class. Okay, you can write the names of the boys and girls sitting in front of you and sitting behind you. Understood, everyone? Okay, take care, everyone. Allah Hafiz.